Okay, says I'm live. So let's get this party started. If you're watching on YouTube, scrub forward until you see something start happening, and we'll give it a few minutes for people to start coming in. So today, butts on things. I don't know where Devin is, but she's going to miss it. She'll come back and watch probably. She's good that way. All right. Just waiting. There's Dee Dee. Hi, Dee Dee. So, yeah, I have some fun stuff to show. Dee Dee, I'll show you this Mama Jamba journal. This is crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Oops. Hi, Terry. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Linda. Hi, Miriam. So, check it out. I told Dee Dee about this Mama Jamba journal I got. I'm going to pull the camera out so you guys can see. Check this out. I don't know how many sheets. 120 sheets. But look at it's just so big. 114-pound paper, which is odd. Maybe that's normal in other countries. I don't think it is here, but it's by the bee paper, made in Malaysia. So maybe that's a standard weight in Malaysia. I don't know. Hi, Sharon. So yeah, that's a big bad boy. And I took a sheet out and cut it up and tried it. And I do like the paper, I have to say. I got this down at the Walmarts. Now, I don't want to encourage anybody to go down to the Walmarts, but that's where I ended up getting it. So this is a huge bad boy. And it was 15 bucks. So I didn't do any price comparison, but I'm going to assume that that's not a horrible price for some decent paper. Hi, Jasper. Jasper, that guy was so hitting on you. He was a pain in the butt. Just saying. Pain in my butt. So I'll pull the thing back down now. And I'm going to ask you people that were at Dee Dee's, was I ever rude to him? I only told him, hi, Icy. I only told him if he dissed on Dee Dee, I was going to kick his ass out, and I meant it. You bought that too, Missy. Did you like the paper? I like the paper. Down at the Walmarts. If you live in Oklahoma, that's a normal thing. Hey, Martha. Hi, I'm glad you came. He was the rude one. Okay, thank you, Terry, because he was getting on my last nerve. And some of this stuff some of you may have glimpsed it for a minute before I could get it deleted. But I kind of thought he was being a butthead. And yeah, then he falls in love with Jasper and leaves me and Dee Dee alone. But the one thing, and I will do this, I don't care who you are, you diss on Dee Dee, your ass is grass. That's it. Especially at her stream. Like, what the heck? So, yeah, me and, I can't remember his name now, started with a J. But, yeah, you don't get to diss on Dee Dee. You can diss on a lot of people, but not Dee Dee. She gives us all this stuff for free, you guys. I mean, do you ever stop and consider how much teaching and inspiration and everything that Dee Dee has provided for us for, what, 12 years or more, Dee Dee? When you show those old journals, it's just like, dang, this is a lot of time. This is a lot of time. And I got a couple of zines in to show you. I feel bad because I kind of scared Janice when I said I hadn't gotten any last week. I did have hers, so I will show them today. Started with a J. Must be Jackass. Barbara, you are on it, girl. So, yeah. All right, well, I'll quit wasting everybody's time now. But, yeah, we're going to work out of this book. I actually did sketch one while Dee Dee was streaming. So, and I've got my zine done, so I can show you that. So let me start with Janice's, since I scared her and told her that her zines had not come yet. She did some little Zentangle on the envelope for me. Janice got 4 different prompts. And the thing that scares me about this is that I did keep a list of the names, but I don't know how many people are on it. I think we're somewhere between 35 and 40. And typically some people drop out for whatever reason. They don't get their stuff done. So I've got 40 of hers. And I won't be able to reciprocate. So hi, Teresa. Hi, Kat. No streamer should be dissed on if you don't like them. Go there. You go, Terry Brett. Hi, Joelle. You have the virus. I've heard it's not bad, so just drink a lot of fluid. You'll be fine. So I don't know. We'll just look at Janice's first. She did hers a non-conforming size. Okay, the actual size of the finished zines, let me measure real quick for you because you guys know I love to measure, are about 2.5, little over 2.5 by 4.25. So yeah, hers are non-conforming size, but I guess there's no rules. So, and she apparently didn't have a copier, so she made each one individually, which is crazy. Blue Moon Feast. Feast Day at Last, August 31st, 2023. Little necks, cherry stones, quad hogs, steamers. Look at the menu. Oh, wait. Menu is lobster, crab, mussels, clams, potatoes, corn on the cob. So she did, the mailman came back?
Yes.
What are they delivering in crazy order again?
Well, this is a substitute, and I was standing out there waiting on her to come back because the other fellow I was afraid had a heart attack.
Okay. I did get another set in. We were waiting for the mail, and the mailman drove right by. And I was telling Dee Dee on the phone, yeah, they've delivered the mail out of order. So apparently they just go to whatever house is at the top of the pile. I don't know.
That's a little girl.
Oh my God. And then they charge us more for postage. Don't get me going, you guys. Sorry. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Robert, Vaughn, if you're going to come and butt in here, you need to say hi to the ladies.
Oh, well, hi, girls.
I've trained him and trained him.
Hello, everyone.
You don't have to scream. It's okay. They'll say, laugh out loud, hi, rat. Okay, they know you're here. Thank you, honey. I do appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Looking at the menu, Brenda couldn't wait. She put on her work boots and headed to the beach. Brenda, okay, I think this one is just this size. She gathered rocks, dug a pit, and started the fire. Brenda and her friends enjoyed the clam bake. After everyone left, Brenda took off her work boots. All day, a song had been in her mind. She fixed her favorite drink and relaxed. Finally, she put the lime in the Coke. Okay, Barbara, sing with me, girl. Sing with me. She put the lime in the coconut. She drank and bowled up. That's funny, actually. And I can't believe I just sang on stream. Who is rude? Your boyfriend, Jasper. Okay, her 3 prompts were work boots, coconut, and clam. And it was hosted by Dee Dee in August of 2023. Come on, Barbara. Sing it, girl. I'm not a girl, Robert Lund. Well, according to Robert, we're all just a bunch of dumb girls. Okay. Oh, one of these might have gotten separated because I had an extra. Okay. Anyway, masterpiece. Dee Dee Willingham and Janet M. Young decided to collab on an art project. Dee Dee, let's use 3 prompts. Janet, okay, how about a canvas? Dee Dee, sounds good. Dee Dee pulled 3 prompts from her bag. Wait for it. Tumbleweed, olives, and arch. Several weeks passed and Dee received a canvas from Janet. Janet used 2 of the prompts to create a background. It was a Zentangle-inspired image drawn with 2 micropens, stepping outside of her comfort zone. She used watercolor and a marker to add color. Dee stared at the canvas. She needed to do the 3rd prompt. After sketching Googled images on her scroll, she was ready. Dee prepared her watered-down white paint, gathered her fan brush, Primacolor pencils, and a Posca pen. The masterpiece was completed. A new dilemma arose. The title. Janice, this is cute. I'm sorry. Look at, she splattered. I thought they had white paint splattered on them. Well, they do. Here's her splatter. And this was tumbleweed, olives, and arch. So there's her piece of art. Good job on the masterpiece. The next one is Journey. Wearing a plaid shirt, blue jeans and boots, a red cowboy hat. Now she had to draw each one of these and delete. She began her journey alone down 50 long miles of Fear Road to a place called Hope. And her prompts were cowboy hat, road, and fear. And you guys pick any of the prompts that Dee's given out to people and try to come up with a story, an idea, a piece of art, whatever. It's challenging, but definitely makes you think outside the box. Hi, Ann Makes. Hi, Riri. Yeah, I'm sorry if I missed you. Someday I'll be able to rest, working hard Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Someday all Saturday household chores. Someday Sunday preparing for the new week. I light a candle and tired eyes blinking, I realize someday is not a day of the week. How many of us go through life like that? So the 3 prompts were tired, candle, and blinking. So good job, Janice. So all of the people in the prompt will definitely be getting some of Janice's prompts because you haven't missed the butts. The butts are upcoming. I'm showing people the zines that have come in so far. So if you're participating, you will definitely get one of Janice's because she submitted 40. I think in the future we may have to change that because I won't have enough to swap out. So, and the next one, let me put this all back together because I'm scared to death the parts will get separated and I'll have a mess on my hands, which I will probably. Yeah, drawing each one individually, that's crazy. If I'd known, I'd have said send them to me. I'll just make a copy. And this next one is Becky at camp. She was at Dee's this morning. And maybe before. I have a hard time remembering everybody. But her name is Becky Gallagher. So you guys have to see. I'm going to cover up my address. But look at the lettering she did on it. And look at the little guy with Monkey Island. But that lettering, I have to say, is some kind of special. I love getting Happy Mail envelopes because they're so good. But then look at how she packaged them. Hello, look at this. She drew a monkey on a tree. More mail? How many times is she going to come today?
Until she gets the right mail at the right house, I guess.
That's crazy. This is old stuff, Robert. I don't know. We'll talk about it later. Never mind. Anyway, she included a little note for me. And she says she included the zines for the 3 prompts. She was really excited to participate in your first zine swap. She put her zines in a little photo holder. And then I get to keep it if I want. And then she sent me some little stickers. Like the little guy on the envelope that had Monkey Island. Check them out. I'll be using them. Thank you, Becky. So let me pull out one of hers. It's called A Bee in the Bathroom. Meanwhile, in Pennsylvania, a curious bee entered a house. Went through the broken screen, I guess. He flew into a bathroom and decided to explore. What is this thing? Now check out the granite that she's drawn. The object was curious looking. What could it be? Is it food? Is it minty? But ooh, no. A bed to have a nap, maybe? Nope, not very comfortable. You have to see that little bee. Look at that bee on the granite cabinet. A yoga mat, perhaps. The bee wondered if he could live inside here. Definitely not enough room. Look at, and now this is where sometimes Dee Dee puts emotions in the prompts. This one would be dismay. Like his little face just says, oh no, that's not going to work. Step, 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 step. The bee heard footsteps. He flew away to hide. That one would be startled. The bee finally saw what it was used for, or not. Bees don't use toothbrushes. That's so cute. Good job, Becky. The illustrations are amazing, right, Riri? She did put a lot of effort into it, but after I got this, I thought, I don't think I follow her on Instagram. So I went and followed her on Instagram and look up Becky at Camp. And she has a lot of really nice artwork on there. So her prompts were insect, any state, and toothbrush. So a bee in the bathroom in Pennsylvania. There you go. Who would have come up with that without the prompts? Absolutely none of us. So, but yeah, well done, Becky. Well done. Let me put the little note back in there. And then I just got one. I don't know who it's from, so I will open it and we will look at it together. Oops. Got to get my X-Acto. I'm pretty sure I know who it's from. This is a international. This is the first international. You international people need to get on it. I don't think Becky's here. No, she was at Dee Dee's though. This is from our good friend Terry Brett. Now y'all are seeing Terry Brett's prompts that she puts on Instagram all the time. Look at, she put them on a way cool, or in a way cool napkin, which will end up in a journal somewhere. And Terry did 2 prompts, I think. Nope, it's just 2 different stacks, how she mailed them. Okay. Okay, this is Terry Brett's. I've not seen this before, so we're seeing it together. It was quick. Okay, good, Terry. Whistle while you work. Now, Barbara will be in chat singing for you. Hi, Carol. Anybody else I might have missed? Whistle while you work. Come on, get smart. Look at her. Tune up and start. And whistle while you work. How cute is that? Oh my God, I'm not going to sing again. The other one you sent separate, you didn't have to do that, Terry. I wish you'd checked with me. Look at the illustration. And Terry, I agree with Dee Dee that, yeah, she's dusting. You could do a children's book. Yeah, you really could. The prompts were masks, brush, and whistle. What a great way to combine the 3 prompts. Masks, brush, and whistle. I want somebody to do that. See, but the problem is now that I've seen Terry's, I'd never get that out of my brain. Okay. Cool, Terry. Well done. And she sent me an envelope. Don't forget your self-addressed stamped envelopes, please, you guys. So, and then I have finished mine as well. So I'm going to show you mine. I'll tell you my prompts first. My prompts were cougar, mountain lion, and fruit. So I did much like I do all the zines in a kind of a newspaper format. So this is the Cougar Courier from September 2023 from Monkey Island. And it's just a cougar on the front. There's an article, Cougar Population Decline. A study conducted at a local saloon has determined that the number of quality cougars has diminished since the onset of the lockdowns. It appears that women of a certain age got very comfortable being at home in their pajamas, eating junk food, and drinking boxed wine. This has severely reduced the opportunity for young bodybuilders to find well-off women willing to fund their gym memberships. Many even alarmed that they may have to seek employment. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? We have an advice column, Ask Me Anything. Dear Clara Cougar, how can I be certain that my young man loves me for me and not my checkbook? Sincerely, a woman of a certain age. Dear AWOACA, and from now on I want all of you to start referring to yourself as AWOACAs. Now you listen to me. Who cares? Does he look good in a Speedo? Can he do the heavy lifting? Does he shimmer when sweating? Calm down and enjoy. You can't take it with you. Oh, this one I actually, that page isn't done yet, but it does have cougar bait on it, and then the bar's logo. And here's an ad for Mountain Lion Cub Fostering. 1-800-BABY-CAT. Dee Dee likes that drawing of the mountain lion. Now, one thing I learned while doing this, that mountain lions and cougars are much the same animal. It's regional. So there's your cougar bait, women of a certain age. Here's an ad for Ladies Night, Tuesday and Thursday, 6 p.m. to closing. Men 30 years and younger get free admission and half-price drinks. There'll be dancing, a six-pack contest, karaoke, a tight jeans contest, and shots. And the drink specials are a Mae West strawberry daiquiri, a George Eliot pina colada, and a Cleopatra fuzzy navel. All of these women happen to be famous cougars. And that is the truth, because I looked it up. And you get 2 for 1. And on the funny page, I was hiking yesterday when I suddenly ran into a cougar. I almost pooed my pants. Puma. You know what a puma is, right? When a cougar gets so old she needs a hearing aid, she becomes a deaf leopard. What do you get when you cross a cougar with the mailman? According to the paternity test, me. So there's mine. And when I get the copies made, I will put the one that has the actual art on it. So there you go. Those are our zine swaps. How do you come up with this? I have way too much time on my hands, Jasper. Way too much time. Well, Cougar, when I got Cougar, I was practically jumping up and down screaming, because who better for Cougar than me? I mean, I'm the one who does men in Speedo prompts and stuff like that. So when I saw Cougar, I was just like, yes, I know what I'm doing. Hi, Chantel. Anybody else I missed? So, and then the other day I walked outside, and sitting on my breezeway steps was a package. And I had not ordered anything. Hi, Christy. So I was really surprised to open up the box and see that one of you lovely fibs, and you can fess up now, whoever did it. Hi, Raul. This will make Raul happy. Hi, Peggy. Hi, I said hi, Peggy. Thank you, Peggy. Look at, somebody sent me a brand new set of all the colors of dry erase markers. So I can't remember the other day when I said, oh, I don't have some color that we needed to play Pictionary. I think it was brown, but I don't think I was drawing poo. But I needed brown for something. But look, I have a whole set of dry erase markers. So whoever did this, please fess up so I can thank you appropriately. So we will save these for the next time we play Pictionary. Pictionary in full color, right, Peggy? Doesn't get any better than that. So I have a great Mama Jamba journal and new dry erase markers and a bunch of crap mail that I don't care about. How about that? So I don't know who did it. I'm hoping somebody somewhere will fess up. But whoever did it, if you don't want to fess up, thank you. I'm very appreciative. Because now if I want to draw poo, I can make it brown. Okay, so today, when I showed you guys all the Artistro markers, I went ahead and ordered the 42 set, and I'm not a huge paint pen user, okay? But then I got thinking, these might work really well on the Pantone cards. Hi, Jacqueline. So that's part of what got me thinking about, I need to work on another Pantone card. And I've shown them before, but if I don't show them again, Dee Dee will make me. So I'll start with the early ones. That was the first one I did. I can pull you guys in a little bit so you can see them a little better. Hi, Chris. Use lots of colors in your classroom. Those two I did on stream. They were the first two I did, I think. Or this one. I can't remember now. So I've watched a bunch of people do these Pantone cards. Some people paint out the whole thing and then just do what they want on them. I'm trying to leave at least 50% of the original color on the card. This one I didn't do that because this one was a headache. But anyway, stuff happens. Butts on things. We're doing this today. And this one was kind of crazy because it was when I was still trying to use that acrylic gouache. Oh my God. That one, the card was pink. So I used no pink on this. I just did the background in the other colors. That was black. His neck came out weird, but we don't care. That's tatting. Sand dollars. Cable. Stitch. Minion. I forget about these. Water droplet. Zentangle. I really do love those pens and the that black journal I bought. I'm really loving that, you guys. I don't know if I worked any more in it. I'll look and see. That one I never posted. Mr. Snail. I think the snail may be my favorite. I don't know. Those didn't work out quite as planned. Thank you, Jasper. Tree frog. Swan butts. Devin made me do that. Bossy Butt made me do that. This is a close second favorite, and I'm definitely doing more of those. Shrek. Oh, I did another one of those. And then the organism. And today, I'm going to do one that I'd saved the card out. Now I lost the place. Oh, man. I'm going to do a bowl of cereal. Because who doesn't want to draw a bowl of cereal? But anyway, when we were at Dee Dee's this morning, we were talking about Inktober, right? And I'm going to have company the first part of October. Hi, Wendy. But I'm going to have company, so I'm not going to have a lot of time to do Inktober. But then Christopher, being the brilliant guy that he is, said I could do, because we were talking about butts on things too, that I could do Stinktober and draw butts on things for October. And I think I'm going to be on that. What's better than Stinktober? So this is the one that I'm going to work on today, full of Fruit Loops, because that's what you guys remind me of. And I'm going to use my new pens. So here we go. And on this one, I'm actually going to work on the purple card, and I have it already sketched out a little bit because I did it at Dee Dee's, and then I saved this one out. We'll draw an eggplant and put a butt on it. I don't know who told me to do that, but I thought it was a good idea. What book is that? Well, Wendy, I'm glad you asked. It's a book called Butts on Things that Devin made me buy because she knows me really, really well. So yeah, Butts on Things by Brian Cook. I can't remember if I got this on Amazon or if I had to order it from Thrift Books. I really don't remember. But you can put a butt on anything. And like he says, because everything looks better with a butt. You need the book. Of course you do, Wendy. Everybody needs the book. So, and I've got this one marked because I definitely want to do that popsicle. So, yeah. But there's more than 30 things in here that I can do. And in the past, I've always done Inktober black and white with just some graphite shading. But I thought this year, because I have all those Dr. P.H. Martin inks and stuff like that, I could actually do them in color. So I could still be doing ink. So we're doing a box of Fruit Loops because y'all are a bunch of Fruit Loops. So I'm going to have to move the book off, and I'll pull you guys down so you can see a little better. And I'll try and get the camera somewhat straight so you don't feel like you've been drinking. There's a color book as well. Oh my God, Wendy, what'd you do? You went on Amazon and found it? Y'all are a bunch of enablers. Okay, so the bowl is kind of a teal color. Mine's not going to come out exactly like theirs, but a lot of these I haven't. Oh well, I think yeah, I did prime them because I did all the swatches. See, got swatches of all the colors. I'm glad I remembered that because now I don't have to test them. Of course, they don't have numbers or anything. Oh boy. Okay, well, we'll use. I'll test them anyway. What do I care? You're not going to look? Sorry, guys. It's on Amazon. Okay, well, who knows? We may have a Butts on Things color book arriving soon. But I did see some reverse color books this morning when Dee Dee was working on them, which I thought was a fabulous idea to put quotes on them because you have the background already, and she did so awesome on them. So when I went to get the link, naturally, I ended up looking at all the ones they had available. And there's some really, really nice ones. So I might have to order another one. That's how I always organize my swatches, Jasper. I just do a little piece and put them on a string. If I ever showed you the amount of swatches I have like this, you would fall off your chair. You're not looking? Okay, don't look, Raul. Don't look. Just doing a little Take a pic. Take a pic of what? All the swatches? Dee Dee's trying to embarrass me now. She's just sitting over there going, I'm going to make her embarrass herself. God, those two are awfully close to the same. Oh, I have, oh, the swatch poster. I have a picture of that somewhere. The swatch poster is awesome. Oh, you know what? I'll go ahead and take a picture of it because, well, no, it's the picture would be crappy, Dee Dee, and you would bitch at me because the quality of the photo would be so bad. Watching and editing 500 Halloween shorts. What the heck? All right, I'm pulling the photo up. The swatches are ridiculous. Let me go to my page. Cat and Paste really wants one of these. That's the swatch poster. And it hangs on my wall. And the gold ruler that Dee Dee got me, it sits right on top of it. So it's just like the most amazing thing. Okay. And those are all swatches. That is ridiculous. No, now these are blank, I think. Yeah, these are blank. And these are blank. They're just ready to get used. So this one came in really, really handy when I was doing the swatch poster. So I could choose which colors I was going to put on the poster. I did a huge, huge project. These are all the water-soluble products. Okay. If y'all write hoarder in the chat, I probably couldn't deny it. Look at that. Look at it. It's got its own little jewelry. But those are all the water-soluble. The first one I showed was watercolors, yeah. This is the Tim Holtz Distress. These are Distress Oxides and pigment ink. So sometimes there's more than one thing on here. And the Memento. This is what? Oh, these are the Luminance colored pencils. The one I use the most, though, is the Prismacolor. Yeah. So now, if y'all didn't think I was anal enough, have I proved it to you now? Yeah, this is the Prismacolor one. I like it the best. It was the one I did first, and I use it the most. One thing I started doing, because sometimes I have difficulty matching colors, okay? And so on the Prismacolors, I punched holes in some of them so that I could match it up and then I can match the color. Is that not brilliant? Hey, sister. So there you go. Get on it, you guys. I want it done by this evening. I don't know what this is. I think this is acrylic paint. Looks like it. I don't know. So now I have this mess here. Nothing wrong with a little OCD. A little OCD. There's 2 new Prismacolor pencils, Christy. How come I didn't know that? Explain to me. I just threw those over in a pile. Now I've lost my chat. Oh, crap. Where did my chat go, you guys? There we go. I didn't know there were new Prismacolor pencils. Dee Dee, did you know there were new Prismacolor pencils? How come we didn't know that? A vintage Swatch watch. You know, I might have had one of those. Look at ring tags. I forgot I even had these. Little drawings on tags that I did at some point in my life. How come I forgot about these? Man, if I ever looked around this room, I'd probably be shocked at the stuff that I have. Because I don't mind doing a Blick order. Because Blick, as far as I know, Blick is one of the few places you can order individual Prismacolor now. Do an art room tour. This room, believe it or not, is very, very small. It wouldn't be much of a tour. I have showed pictures of different parts of the room. If you look on my IG, I think they're there. But all I have is some little bit of shelving, a few cupboards, a great big stamp cabinet, and then everything else I keep in the kids' room. Because it's all like overflow. And then my books are not in here either. But most of my journals are in here. All right, let's get this party started. And I've not tried these paint pens on the Pantone. So, yeah, we'll see how they behave. But the white and black pens of this Artistro paint pens, they are awesome. Sorry, I'll bring you in, let you see what I'm actually doing, since that's why we're here. Yeah, I'm loving the white and the black. I've been using the heck out of them. Oh, and I said I would look in my black journal and see if I've done anything else since you guys were here last. And the nice thing is I don't have to worry, because if I'd want a new color on top, like I just drew over the spoon, the new color will cover the old. Woohoo! Yeah, I think we did do swatches the last time, Barbara. Oh, and that reminds me, Barbara at Dee Dee's this morning made a suggestion for the scavenger hunt book this year, coming up here. And believe it or not, this weekend I had just started a list. So if you guys think of stuff that you want included in the scavenger hunt book, let me know. Because, yep, it's getting that time of year. Let's see how this goes. And there's two ways I could do this. I could do the basic colors and then use colored pencil for shading. And I'm going to try and do it all with the paint pens. But if I don't like it, I'm going to end up using colored pencil on it too. We'll just see. I'm not coming in here with any preconceived ideas of what's going to work well, because I've never done it. Amethyst and Orchard are the colors. It will, Christopher. It will. The but goes on last. But I should say thank you, a huge thank you for giving me my idea for Stinktober, because I am so using that, buddy. Like, you come up with all the great ideas. But more importantly, I'm happy that I'm using my new paint pens that I bought. I think Barb Owen actually made me do it. All right. I think that's the highlighted parts. And these two seem to be much the same color, so I probably will have to come in with some colored pencil later. I showed the book, Christopher. Did you see it, or do you want me to show it again? Devin's fault. Blame it on Devin. She maybe isn't around today because I think she's moving right now, moving into a rental while they build their own house. And you guys, it was so quiet here this weekend. You missed the book? All right. Well, we can take a break because I was going to pull that black journal anyway. There is an actual book, Christopher, and you can order it. Wendy found it on Amazon. I can't remember if I got it at Amazon or if I got it at Thrift Books, but it's a whole book by Brian Cook, who is quite an amazing artist, much like yourself. And there's just pages and pages of nothing but butts on things. Butts on ice cream cones, butts on Oreo cookies, peaches, pineapple. Show the scavenger hunt journal. I'll look, Roll. Oh, I was going to do that worm today too. I love that worm. Why butts? Why not butts? So there you go. A little bit of everything, Christopher. And just think, if you'd have come up with this idea, you could have published this book and made $1 million. There's a puzzle and a game. Oh my God, Teresa, you guys are killing me. If that isn't the living end of butts books, right, Christopher? You little jelly. You can say so. So let me pull out this black journal real quick and see. Oh, I did start another reverse coloring page, but I'm only doing it when I have a few minutes here and there. Look at, I like big butts. This is what my life has come to. Oh my God. Oh, these are two that I have planned. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this black journal. Enjoying the heck out of it. And I think this is my most recent one I finished. Yeah, I like this one. Butts are the Venn diagram of art. You can say that again. I hope our vice president doesn't hear about it because she loves Venn diagrams. All right, so that's where we're at. Let's continue. Squirrel. It is a cool book, right, Christopher? You can order it if you want. Now I can't remember which color I was using. Let's put this color up against that one. See if that was the one I was using. One thing I will say right now is I'm really happy with the way these paint pens are working on the Pantone cards. Now, one thing you may need to know about the Pantone cards is when I got mine, they are slick surface. They have a glossy coating on them, which is not conducive to drawing on. So I went ahead and painted each of them, all 100 of them, with matte medium so I could have a drawing surface. So when you're watching me do this, don't be surprised if you don't have matte medium on yours, that your product may not act exactly like mine. It's a little streaky, but it's not horrible. Okay, and then that just made me think, let me go see if my scavenger hunt book is sitting out or if I put it away. If I put it away, I may not be able to get access to it easily. Hang on. BRB. All right, no luck. I'm not sure where I put them. They're not where I thought they were. Anyway, I'll go ahead and describe the scavenger hunt real quick. On New Year's Eve, we have a streamathon most years, and I think we'll do it again this year. I don't know who will be organizing it, but at the New Year's Eve streamathon, I announce a scavenger hunt that goes on from December 31st or January 1st through April 1st. And I provide a list of 100 prompts of things that you have to use in your scavenger hunt book. And it's crazy because sometimes I would like to show mine, but I'll do it next time. I'll get one out. Like collecting up vegetable stickers, or, oh, I haven't primed this one. I'm trying to think, and I moved the other one out to the living room last night. This is not going real well. Yeah, these are postcards. You can order the whole box from Amazon. Dee actually is the enabler for this. She ordered the Pantone 100 postcards, and you get 100 different colors. They're all over the side of the box. And it was a challenge a few years ago, I think. People are still doing it, but I think it was a challenge a few years ago. I'm trying to leave at least 50% of the original color of the card. But you can do it any way you want. I'm always late. All right, got my white one. You know what? I think I'll save that for last, though. And we'll go ahead and do the Fruit Loops first. So let's get out a red one. I haven't eaten Fruit Loops in years. And all my are primed, so. And I'll draw the holes last. We'll just get some Fruit Loops out here. And the paint dries pretty quick, so that's a cool thing. And my drawing is not going to be exactly like his. We don't care. I'm just happy I'm getting to use my new stuff. Need a purple one. Ooh, this is about the same color. Let's use a different one. I'm going to say this is about the same color as the background. So let's see if the lighter one will work better. It was really quiet here this weekend, so I think the city buttholes will be staying home now more. But it was a really nice weekend. Weather's been beautiful, you guys. So I'm a happy girl. We got a lime green. I don't know if these are actual colors of Fruit Loops. I'm not even sure that I've ever eaten Fruit Loops. I'm sure I probably did. That's more yellow than green, really. Hi, Janice. I showed your zines. They were all really cute. I can't believe you drew each one of them by hand. I'm still just reeling over that fact. But good job. I'm glad you participated. I showed a couple others as well. Becky at camp and one of Terry Brett's. Terry's submitting 2. I don't think there were blue Fruit Loops, but we're going to have blue. So it got quiet in here. What other color Fruit Loops would there be? Let's see. There's lemon and orange and cherry and grape. That's blue raspberry. I just made that up. These are a little bit brighter than I would have thought. We are going to add some green ones. Yeah, you'll have to watch the replay. I did it fairly close to the beginning, so it shouldn't be hard to find. This story about me and Dee Dee was funny. The masterpiece. These look like jelly beans. Fruit Loops wishes they could make them so beautiful and colorful. Let's do another purple one. I already got 3 of those. Let's do a tan one. You need to finish your zine, Wendy? Yeah, you need to, because this morning it kind of struck me. We're like 2 weeks out. So if you are international, you need to get them in the mail pronto. Of course, Terry said hers got here quickly, so who knows? But my own experience tells me that, yeah, you might want to get them in the mail pronto. Okay. Are you going to tell us the story? Yes, I know, I know. Just go ahead and say it. Quit bitching at me. It kind of has snuck up on us quickly. Okay, this white pen, this is still the very first one I primed, you guys. The very first one. So, oh, I gotta do that blue too. All that black drawing in that black journal, almost all of it, was done with this pen. So, yeah, surprise. And I'll fix the circles with the black pen when I outline it. I saw some goofball the other day. It was probably on Instagram, asking a question about who puts the milk in the bowl before they put the cereal. I've never heard of such a dumbass thing to do. Please don't tell me any of you do that. I mean, I'm sure there's some unwritten law somewhere that says you always put the milk in first. Or the cereal in first. Now I'm starting to act like dumbass on Instagram. And I think the guy was absolutely serious. I was like, are you crazy? I never color like this, you guys. So this white pen has lasted like crazy. I have to say, I'm really, really happy with it. Don't eat cereal. Yeah, I rarely eat cereal. Robert loves cereal. But he eats crappy cereal. He eats like healthy cereal. Like, why would you eat the healthy cereal when they make so many bad cereals that are so good? I used to occasionally eat cereal. I'm going to have to hit that white with a heat gun, I think. I'll try and stay away from it. Because it's taken a minute to dry. These are awesome pens. All right, that white's finally drawn. I can come back and get up next to it here in a second. All right, let me catch up with chat. That is a bowl. Fruit Loops. Hi, Tambit. You haven't eaten cereal in years. It's like the easiest thing in the world to make. So I can't imagine why I don't eat it, because I like easy. But all right, should I do this silver for the spoon handle? I don't know how well these metallic ones work, but let's try the silver for the spoon handle. I was actually hoping when I ordered these that the gold would be a really nice gold, but it turns out it's really not. But that's okay, because I have the mica gold ink and it's awesome. So I'll have to go over that. I was hoping it would cover that bowl better than that, but it's still okay. If what's his name didn't live here, I would have cereal for dinner. I don't know. I might. I saw I don't know how he showed up in my feed, but he showed up on my Instagram feed of a guy who's in the United States from Great Britain. And I almost sent it to Dee Dee because he had tried a grilled cheese, an American grilled cheese. And he was freaking out at how good this grilled cheese was. I'm just smoothing this out because it seems a little rough to me. So anyway, he was freaking out at how good this grilled cheese was. What is different about grilled cheese in Great Britain? Because he was just like, he would die eating these things. They were so delicious. And I think grilled cheese are. And that's what I was going to say is, if it wasn't for Robert, I would eat sandwiches for every meal. Ham sandwiches. Ham, chicken, any kind of sandwich. I love a sandwich. Robert thinks a sandwich is a snack. So we don't eat sandwiches for meals. I would eat bologna sandwiches too. Room temperature bologna sandwiches. Oh, so good. Yeah, I think that's better now. Hi, Ann Makes. Hi, Ann Makes. All right. I think I'm going to, well, no, I'll use the green. The milk looks lumpy, but that's okay. Where's the black one? I'm kind of wondering if the black won't be too thick a line. I did buy a bunch of these black ones. Now let's use them. Because I'm going to say I could use the I one too, but let's go ahead and outline everything. You know what? I'm going to hit it with a heat gun before I start goobering it up. Hang on. Look at Barbara has a song for the bologna sandwich. What the heck? My heat gun somehow, oops, got wrapped around my chair leg. These do dry really quickly, so all right, let's start outlining the things. Ooh, look at it boogered on me. Oh, but you know what? The best thing, and I'm not even going to blot that. I'm going to let it dry because I can go back in there. Ugh, that annoys me. I can go back in there and paint over it. I hope. If I don't, I'm going to be so pissed off. Go slow. That was probably my bad, actually. I may have pressed down. I don't know. Now y'all are singing the bologna song in chat. Is Christopher still here? There's your butt, Christopher. You know what? I could actually. I'm gonna add a few more. Got to be careful that it's still wet. I could really goob it up. I'm gonna add a couple extra Fruit Loops up here. I think around the Fruit Loops, I may use a finer nib, though. We'll see. We'll try. Hey, Z. Yeah, Christopher should be streaming now, so he won't be here. Okay, let me hit it with a heat gun so I can clean up that orange that I goofed up. Drawing butts on things, Sandra. It's dry. I think I can go over it. Wish me luck here. Check it out. And I'm going to outline them anyway, so that little bit of black will be just fine. I am going to use the black. Oh, I forgot the white line around the bowl. All right, we're going to try it around the milk. This pen may not like writing on top of the acrylic. I'm not sure. I hope it will be okay. If I wreck it, it's okay, because I have more. I think if anything's a problem, it'll be that these crazy Fruit Loops are still too moist. Yeah, you can't even tell that I goofed up there. This is really different for me to do. I don't generally do stuff like this, but it's fun and I like it. Just working on these Pantone cards, in all honesty, has been kind of a challenge, but way fun. Does that look like Fruit Loops in a bowl? But-tober. No, it's going to be Stinktober, Riri. But I'm going to start looking for butt reels for you, so What are y'all talking about? Egyptian cats. All right, let me do the shadow of the bowl, and I'm thinking I might set this one aside and let it dry real good before I go in with a colored pencil. I'm wondering, should I do gray? Let's do gray. Gray shadow. If it's not dark enough, I'll get another one out. Don't like that one. We're getting the darker one out. You get just about every color you could want in here, so I like that. Come on, work pen. Let me hit it. Those were Jasper's prompts. Oh, okay. Egyptian cat searching for a portal to find the silver lining. I don't know. Okay, so you guys are helping her, giving her ideas. Now this black gray one doesn't want to work, but I know it worked a little while ago, or when I did the swatches anyway. Egyptian cat, portal, and silver lining. You should be able to do that. You have to think like Dee Dee. Dee Dee always does portals in her collage. If you can't figure out what to put in a portal, almost anything you could put in a portal. Next, we're going to draw an eggplant. I can't remember if that was Bossy Butt that suggested that, but when I saw it, it was just like, yep, yep, yep. The thing about the eggplant, though, is other than drawing the outline, I'm going to have to do the background because the eggplant is the color of the card. So that's a whole different thing than what we've done here. Butts could be a scavenger prompt. Look at Peggy thinking outside the box. What do you think? Well, keep in mind, Jasper, you've got 8 pages. So if it was me, the Egyptian cat, I would wait until the end, that you traveled through a portal and your prize was, if an Egyptian cat is the prize, but I always think of that as, like, hopefully there's something really good waiting for you. So when you go through the portal, you would find an Egyptian cat, or you're seeking the Egyptian cat, and you have to go through several portals. And so every page could be a different portal, and what you found in that portal until finally at the end, you get the ultimate prize of the Egyptian cat. And so every portal you went into could be a ton of fun stuff. It could be a bowl of Fruit Loops with a butt on it. How would you feel if you went through a portal thinking you're looking for that elusive Egyptian cat and all you got was a bowl of Fruit Loops with a butt on it? Huh, what a disappointment. But we must soldier on, searching for that silver lining, which ultimately leads you to the Egyptian cat. Yeah, like you could have 8 portals. honestly. And everyone has something different in it. Like in one of them, you could have cougar bait in one of them. Of course, most of us would stop right there. We wouldn't go on to find what the ultimate goal was. The Holy Grail. Do it like the Holy Grail, right? All right, we're going to let this one sit aside and dry. I like it pretty much. The Fruit Loops, I might have to dull them down a little bit. A silver portal to a cat world. I would do a book of portals is what I would end up doing, I think, is where each one of the portals. And if you didn't want to do a lot of verbiage, the pictures would be enough. So then it would just be a matter of how do you depict the portals. And if Dee Dee hasn't taught you in her collage how to depict a portal, then there's something wrong with you. Right? Right. Where did I put the eggplant color card? If I lost that, I'm going to be hacked off. It was also purple. I had it out earlier. Did it get put? Yep, that's where it got put with the other cards. Does that look like eggplant color? Now, I did not find an eggplant in the book of butts. So we're going to use a reference. This is a nice card, right? And the color on my screen isn't coming across the same. This is a much more muted color than they look good being so vibrant. Okay, Teresa, we'll leave them. All right, let me check here. Let me look for a eggplant that I think I can draw. So really what I'm going to be doing here is painting out the background or drawing out the background or whatever. Okay, this is the one I'm going to do. All right. Can you guys see that one? Golly, is my tablet dirty? Hang on. We're taking a little time out to dust our tablet. Holy crap. Look at it. That's a mess. You will do it from scratch. Yes, I will. And I will make the butt right down here. Let me find my pencil. I like drawing on the cards with just a white hard lead pencil because it's easier to clean up. Oh, look on this card, I had a bunch of eggplant was already on there. Grapes, wine, eggplant, African violet, mulberries, purple ram. What the hell was I thinking? Cabbage, figs, and amethyst. I already had a bunch of ideas for this card. Eggplant it is. Dee Dee would be very proud of me because I wrote it down. I didn't have to think of it 12 different times. All right. Here we go. Eggplant. I'm going to kind of draw it big. So That wasn't very hard. Hey, CB. A Mary Cassette, Seahorse, and the number 7. You'll do fine, Jasper. Believe me, you'll do fine. Okay, so the highlight on this one is somewhere in here. This one I may want to do with just a white pencil because he's looking good. See how the white really pretty much just disappears? I kind of don't want it off the edge of the card, however. So I'll alter that a little bit and keep it on the card. How about that? Is that better? And then there's also a shadow here. I'm going to do it with the white pen though, because that one I don't mind being lighter, but for the real highlights, it's going to have to be real bright. 7 Seahorse Artists. All right, Jasper, what are your prompts? We'll help you again. All right, let me get the brightest white on there. I think the rest of it I'm going to do with the colored pencil. All right, Jasper, you're not answering. What do you guys want me to put in the background? I'm going to use hard lead on these. This is a box of hard lead pencils. I've got Barrel Verithin in here. There's Crayola in here. I'm going to try. That's one we'll use. There's a whole bunch of different brands in here. But I think I'm going to try the Crayola. And I need a dark green. So let's see if I got one of those. We'll start with those. Yeah, you're likely to find anything in this box of pencils. Ooh, that might be a nice dark green. You think I should Zentangle in the background? That might be cool, Terry. That might be very cool. All right, just put my hand in the white paint. Y'all can say dumbass if you want. Oh yeah, is somebody in chat? Teresa, if you'd be interested in doing something like that, yeah, Dee Dee gives out the 3 prompts, and if you decide right now that you want to do it, she can pull them for you right now. And then you can start working on them. You can message me to get my address. What's the medium color? Let's do the light. If you need me to, I will show you how to make a zine. It's just an 8.5 by 11 inch sheet of paper, and it's how you fold it that makes it a zine. And we do different swaps and stuff all the time. Like we do the scavenger hunt, and you get 3 months to work on it. And if you finish what last year CB made me do 90 of the 100 prompts to be eligible for the gift. But we do all kinds of swaps. And then I'd like to think that, you know, between the fibs, if they, you know, like this morning they were talking about napkins. Where do you get napkins? Blah, blah, blah. That you work out your own swaps among you as well. You know, swap Happy Mail. Yeah, and all the details are on Dee Dee's community link, so, or community page on her channel. So, they are really fun to do, though, I have to say. Now I need to get out of black. And Teresa, if you decide you want to do it, don't be intimidated. One thing I think we all recognize is that we're all at a different place in this little art adventure. And so put yourself out there, because I swear, hanging out with these ladies, you will learn something for sure. Sorry, I didn't realize I'd done that. You cooked eggplant with turkey today and curry and ate it with bread. Ro, you eat some weird things. I am not a huge fan of eggplant. I'm just really not. But if you like it, good on you. But yeah, I'm just going to say right now, I'm not a huge fan. And I am not a picky eater, as a rule. If I come to your house, I will eat whatever you cook, and I will be thankful for it. That lead has a hard spot on it. Oh, you know what I forgot? You guys, you almost let me forget to put a butt on the eggplant. What the heck? All right. So I'll show you the secret of putting a butt on stuff. Let's see how to be less verbose in a zine. It's hard. It's hard, CB. All right, we're going to put the butt right there. That's the secret of putting a butt on his eggplant. And then you just got to envision this coming down like that. And then erase that. It's really not magic. It's literally as easy as that. I don't know if I'll put a shading underneath. You're 1/3 Indian, so curry is a frequent spice I use in your dishes. I think a little bit of curry goes a long way. That's what I think about curry. But if you're Indian and that's part of your diet, well, then you go, boy. Does that look like an eggplant? That is a J-Lo or Kardashian eggplant. Yes, it is. You are very observant, Raul. Okay, I have a question for all you freaks. Is Kim Kardashian's butt implants? I'm just curious. Oh, and Barbara's sending him to the corner. Raul gets my sense of humor. Something I'm going to try somewhere around here. Oh, I put them away yesterday. Just because I'm curious and I haven't tried this. But I've been thinking about it for a long, long time. Is, yeah, whether or not I can smear. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I think so. Cher is also Armenian and her butt is not that big. Oh, they were just born with implants? Okay, well, that explains a lot then. That's funny. Why do I think of stuff like this, huh? Okay, this needs a little bit of dark over here. All right. Does somebody want to pick out a Zentangle pattern for me to draw in the background? I think, well, yeah, I kind of think I should do it in white, but I will use the white jelly roll. Dee Dee, the Cuphead book looks well. Oh yeah, all the books on Dee Dee's community tab. They all good books. Okay, looking in the thing. I need to fix this white part here because it is a bright. Oh, another thing I could try. I'm just trying some techniques right now, you guys. Like rubbing it out with I don't want to use my good kneaded eraser, but I'll use my icky one. I'm just curious how much I could pick up with this because I hadn't really done that. Doesn't pick up much, but it could be that the kneaded eraser is crap too. 25 calories per 100 grams of eggplant. Well, look at Barbara giving us some good information in the chat. Yeah, and I don't want to make that too bright because it's really not too bright. But I do kind of want the edges crisper. All right, do I have to find my own Zentangle design, or are you guys going to help me out here, Terry Brett? Not when it's breaded and fried, Barbara. Well, that's true, CB. Very, very true. Don't care if it's negative 25. I might be right there with you, Terry Brett. All right, we're going to look in the Zentangle book and see what we can find. Because I've had like a few just stuck in my head forever. Oh, and I started a new little book. You don't know, you don't have a list on hand? Well, lucky for you, I have a little book here. And I did start, look at a little tiny one. We'll just take a little rabbit trail here. The best of Zentangle. And it's where I can just keep the ones that I like the best. And I haven't done very much in it. Do you guys want worms? Reach in the box and just pick one? Oh, that's a dangerous concept there. But what started this whole thing was just a place to put, like if I saw something on the internet that I could just stop and draw it real quick. So that's how this started. But we'll find one in the book. Thanks, Dee Dee. Keep in mind that the eggplant is really the star of the show here. So we don't want to undo it. I might do it with this white pencil rather than white ink too. So it, if I want, I can fade it into the background. Actually, that basket weave one might not be bad. What do you think? That one might not be bad. I'm just looking here because I want something that'll kind of melt into the background. That one also might not be bad. I'm going to probably pick out a pattern that's about 50%. The basket weave might work good, because I don't think it'll detract. What do you guys think? You want me to try it? And I can always erase it if I don't like it, if I do it in pencil. And I'm not even going to do Knightsbridge or a checkered flag. If I did Knightsbridge, I would do it pretty, yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking, is something that, I think I'm going to do that basket weave one. Because I'm afraid the checkerboard would be so, it would just take all the energy in the room, is what I'm thinking. Cadent style. Cadent. Let's see if I can find that real quick. Cadent. Okay, I would have to draw a grid for that one. Here's what Roll is talking about. And that one I would definitely need the pattern or to draw a grid for. And I'm thinking I don't really want to draw a grid. I could also do something totally random. Let's look at the random patterns. These are more the random patterns back here. Actually, this diva dance. Okay, that's what we're doing. Diva dance. Dee Dee's saying it looks good as it is. Let me see if I do diva dance. I can always erase it, because it's just...
An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
Okay.
An idiot is attempting to
Dee Dee's
reach you
here.
on your cellular device.
Hi, Dee Dee, you're on speaker.
Oh, sorry, Jan. I accidentally. It's a bot call.
Well, say something nice to me.
The eggplant looks amazing.
Thank you. Okay. Don't butt dial me until you want to talk. Okay. Corner box, corner box, corner box. I'd have to look that up. We're doing something pretty random. We'll do a little bit of it. If we don't like it, we'll just erase it, because we can. I don't remember what this one is called. It's called Diva Dance. But it's always a good filler. And your lines don't have to be straight. I can't believe I just said that out loud. But if we don't like it, we have erasers. What do you think? I think this will make the eggplant stick out, because it'll just kind of disappear back there. And I think I like it in pencil. The only thing is, the pencil's going to get dull. Okay, before I get too far gone, what do you guys think? Yeah, I like the pencil. Hey, Lena. Thanks for dropping by. All right, I'm going to wait for some feedback. I mean, I used the white. I actually could have used a different color too, but now that I've started with white. The matte medium really chews on these pencils. Hey, Lena, did you notice that the eggplant has a bud on it? You like it? Yeah, I think I'm liking it too. And it does make the eggplant stand out. So I'm cool with this. And I can clean it up later if I want. Look at you. Today's butts on things. And Lena, you have something to look forward to. I'm going to do a whole month. I'm not going to do Inktober this year. I'm going to do Stinktober this year, and I'm going to do nothing but butts on things. So we'll have plenty of stuff to be laughing at. I'm glad I chose this one. I think this is a good design for the background. It's crazy that some of these leads get little hard spots in them. So what else should I tell you guys about? Is that the Art X markers on the table? These up here, these are those Artistro. Any butt prompts? I would love to read that prompt list. You could do Inktober on Pantone cards. There you go. You could. Yeah, but these markers are the Artistro. These are just cheap Crayola or the Barrel Verithin colored pencils. They have a harder lead than the Prismacolors or any of the rest of them, so they tend to work a little better and stay maybe a little bit sharper on this matte medium background, which is very corrosive to the lead. Yeah, this one's very different. I like it. It's good. I will crispen up those edges of the eggplant for sure. But I really, really enjoyed your stream where you used Z's paints, Lena. That was so awesome. I like the experiment you did with mixing your own colors. That was really, really informative and good. I enjoyed the heck out of it. This is harder to do when you have a little area to work in. Oh, you guys. Okay. I think I told you guys, Janet is drawing a naughty picture. Is it just me? I think it's just you, Jasper. A few months ago, there was that Murdoch trial, that murder trial of the attorney who, from all appearances, killed his wife and son. Did you guys hear that there might be jury tampering? And he may be getting a new trial. Which I mean, if there was really jury tampering, I'm all for that because you can't be tampering with juries. But that is crazy because that trial was nuts. You know, it just got more media attention than it should have. But I'm bad because I was one of the people that was completely obsessed. I couldn't believe it when I heard that he may be getting a new trial because of jury tampering. That's crazy. I know, right? But I have to say, I watched more about that than any person should have. I mean, I will admit that. I watched Nancy Grace every night during that whole trial while they were doing recap from that day in court. I didn't watch the court trial on TV. I thought the clerk spoke with the jury. That's what they're saying, Barbara, is that she was offering advice. The court clerk shouldn't have anything to do with the jury, in all honesty. She orders their dinner, maybe takes messages to the judge or whatever. The bailiff is the one who actually has contact with the jury, takes them to, and like if they go get a meal or whatever, takes them outside, whatever. But yeah, it was the court clerk. Well, I didn't know. I mean, after the verdict came in, I was done with it. I no more interest, right? I didn't know that court clerk had written a book that has brought all this to light. I missed that whole thing. I mean, I wouldn't read her book because she's just sitting there watching what I watched, but that is crazy that he's going to possibly get a new trial. There you go. Lena knows more about it probably than I do. Yeah, she shouldn't have written a book. I mean, I think there should be laws against that. Like, you can't work in a courthouse and then make money off of these people's bad fortune. I mean, I think that's wrong. So yeah, she's written a book. And then, because I was all interested in hearing about it, I hit on something and it showed pictures of him on his prison bunk shirtless. And are you kidding me? Who needs to see that crap? It's not like he looked like, hang on, I'll show you what he didn't look like. Where'd I put it? Oh, there it is over there. Here we go. It's not like he looked like that. Pasty white fat guy. What the hell? Okay, now I've had my rant. We can resume whatever it was we were doing. Hey, Tina's here. Hi, Tina. I haven't had to be rude, Tina. Not because I didn't want to, just nothing's happened that's I've had to be rude about. A man card. Yeah, that's from the zine, Lena. I actually have finished that piece of art. I took that copy before I finished the art. And that's an advertisement for the Cougar bar. And that is cougar bait. I don't think that qualifies as a man card. Thank you, Dee. That's fine, Lena. I showed the ones that I had received at the beginning of this stream. We've gotten some good ones. I'm really eager to start getting mail every day now. And Robert knows that I'm looking for it. So he'll be bringing it in to me. Yeah, I think we picked a good background for this. And it makes that eggplant really pop, doesn't it? Good on us. Well, did y'all have anything to do with it, or do I get all the credit? I don't mind taking all the credit. What the heck? It's only 2:10. I might have time to work on something else. So y'all be deciding you want to see another Pantone card or you want me to do something else. Give me your prompts and I'll think up 12-year-old boy twisted ideas for you. Lena, don't worry about it. Honest to God, I do not mind even a little bit paying the postage for the international. And part of the reason is, well, one, you just can't. I mean, so that's that. But another thing too is if we're gonna like be a community, y'all got to be able to participate in these things. You know, I mean, there's postage has gotten so ridiculous that it's maybe not reasonable that, you know, some things we can do in the mail that we used to. But for a zine swap or something like that, no, I think it's imperative that the international people get to participate. And honestly, the people who participate, Lena, are generally so generous that the cost gets spread out among several of us, because a lot of the regulars will throw some extra postage in or whatever. So we're gonna. You want to do butt on a worm? I want to do butt on a worm. So yeah, Lena, don't ever let that stop you from participating. I mean, I can understand if you're just too busy because you've got a business to run or something like that, but don't ever not participate because of that. Because if it was up to me, I'd pay it every time. Yeah, I like that we chose that background, you guys. I need to write on here. Today's date is 9/11. Hard to forget that date, isn't it? That one was really easy. Like really easy. All I had to do was put some highlights on it and draw a butt. Yeah, we're going to do the, you should open your tip jar. I had it on at one time. Yeah, I had it on at one time. Maybe I turned it off. We're going to draw a butt on a worm. Thank you, Terry. That's a beautiful phallic symbol. Here's the only art stream on YouTube that comes with a parental advisory or R rating. You know what, Tina? You and Jasper are the only pervs that would even begin to think that I would draw something like a phallic symbol. That would not even be in my wheelhouse. Not even close to in my wheelhouse, you pervs. All right. Should I do another Pantone card or should I, thank you, Tracy, but I see a purple whale. Y'all are a bunch of pervs. That's all I got to say. Let's look at the, actually what I was thinking about was on that worm. Where's the book? What did I do with the book? I was going to actually shade this one. Where did I put that stupid book? Oh, it's right in front of my face. The Zentangle book was on top of it. Okay, where's the worm? Because the worm, I might have to work in the beast. Here's the worm, and I love the worm. Worm is something special. Tina, get out Q-tips. What? Get out a Q-tip. You could draw a banana next. Tina. What I was thinking about was drawing this worm on top of a sign that had something snarkish on it. So I'm thinking rather than, well, I guess there's no reason snark can't be on a Pantone card, right? Yeah, I've still got to shade this one. There's something so wrong with each and every one of you. Ooey Gooey was a worm, and what a worm was he. He went across the railway line, the train he did not see. Ooey Gooey. The worm butt is adorable. All right, let me quickly, I've got these pencils out. Let me see if I can just use them to do a little bit of shading. Let all you pervs cool off. Nope, not going to work on top of those. All right, that's what I wanted to know. The hard lead pencils don't work well on top of the Artistro paint pens. Go figure. Not surprised, but go figure. Okay, that one we might need again. This will set aside. Birds of a feather. Opinions are like butts. Everyone has them. There you go. All right, let's just do some quick shading here. Robert wouldn't get that, Jasper. No. If it doesn't have an engine and smell like diesel fuel, Robert has zero interest, I promise you. For Robert Vaughn, it's all about the engine and diesel. There we go. That's the one I want. All right. There's not much shading to do, but let's see if, yeah, we can do this. I'll pull you guys down a little bit so you can see what I'm working on. I might need that one again. I think I'm going to do dark up real close here. You just can't beat a Prismacolor pencil. I don't care how hard you try. You just can't beat them. I have others, believe me. Every time I'm going back to Prismacolor. This shade is so close, you might not be able to see. I don't know. Actually, this in here deserves to be a little darker than that even. Jasper's laughing. I guess I'm not the only one here with the mentality of a 12-year-old boy. Shade the little butt a little bit. Put a little shade in the milk. All right, now let me see about I was going to try and dull these down a little bit, but now I'm thinking maybe I don't want to. No, I don't want to because it looks like that ink might spread, and I don't want to do that. So we'll finish this and then call that done. I'm not going to dull them down. All right, we're going to live with that. Because I don't want to spread the ink. And at this point, if I did something to wreck it, I would be really, really mad at myself. So let's move on to Mr. Worm. And I have to date this one as well. All right, we're living with that the way it is. Now I have to think if I'm going to do a purple or pink worm. We're bad and should be put in the corner. Y'all know the way to the corner. Nobody needs to give you instructions. You don't need GPS, Jasper. I'm looking in the box here. Because if I'm going to stick to my rule of leaving 50%, do I want to use a background color that I can write some snarky message on with the worm sitting on top, because the worm's not going to take up the whole card, obviously, right? I'm thinking I should pick out a card that may have, I may have difficulty finding something to draw on it, and use that and put pink on top of it. So it's something that would work well with pink. And I actually like all the blue colors. Hi, Seven. So I don't want pink because I want the pink to kind of stick out. So actually a dark card could work really well. And I've already done 2 purple ones, so I'm not doing purple again. The purple ones kind of had me intimidated, but now I think they turned out okay. Let's see what other colors we got going on here. That would be background for either whatever snark I decide to write. How'd that one get out of the place in there? Oh, well, I guess my cards are all out of order now. Oh, well. Pink would show up really good on gray. Gray might not be bad, and brown might not be bad. Blue sky, green grass with the worm. Blue sky, green grass. Well, the worm is actually just going to be decoration for the snark. I'm going to be real honest with you. Actually, pink does look good on green. So if there was any green, that kind of green. There's so many things you can do with green, though. I'm trying to pick a color that I would have difficulty. Like this one. It looks like a hard color, but I could do blue spruce, socks, cactus, garbage cans, Spanish moss. See, so I have ideas for some of them that were kind of freaking me out. All right. Seafoam green. Actually, the worm might look really good on this. A pink worm on that seafoam. What do you guys think? I've used up all the black, Lena. This gray would probably be, this is black iris. To me, it's gray. But that's the only other black I've got. But you know what? We're going with the dark because the worm is going to stick out really good on top of it. And I can make it look like a chalkboard. Okay. The idea is formulating. We're about there. Got to get all these cards back in the box. Why is everything in my world just one great big laughing matter? Yeah, no, we're going to go with the dark because then we can make the snark look like chalkboard. So turn over here and look at the worm page. So the chalkboard is actually going to be the color of the card. So let me get my white pencil. And the worm is going to be up here, which means the chalkboard can be all of this. How you like that? You think that'll work? I'm going to pull you guys down. I go through life laughing at crap that nobody should be laughing at. But the white on the dark background will end up showing up pretty good. So his little body will meet here. He'll go up. And then his tail will be here. He'll be a big earthworm. Okay. Wait. I just hit that hard spot in the lead. I wonder what that is. That annoys me. Okay, so all right, didn't get that right. Back up the boat here. Yeah, I think I want him more curvy than that. I like that this white erases so readily. You know that band on an earthworm? How do I even know this about an earthworm? But that band on an earthworm is where all of his organs are. Can't make that up, you guys. And I don't charge extra for the knowledge, okay? That just comes as part of the deal. Okay. There's our little wormy. His little face isn't going to be that big, but that's okay. We've got all kinds of pens and stuff to make his little face stand out. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and use the, all right, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to use a ruler. There's no point in doing it crooked. Hey, CB, it's my pleasure, honestly. We can have straight lines, you goobers. I don't know what the snark is going to be yet, so if you guys want to look up snark and let me decide which one we want to incorporate, I'd be happy with that. Or you can leave it up to me and I'll find one. But you can still have straight lines. Got to be at least out to there because his little body's over there. If y'all don't have a T-square, you need to get one. Trying to keep the sides about even. I don't really care. But yeah. All right, let's test out the pink because I do like the pink of the earthworm. So, and for those of you that came in late, I am using the Artistro paint pens. That I ordered and had not really used. I'd swatched them all, but I hadn't actually used them. So Oh, I just put my finger in it, but that's okay because I'm going to color him in anyway. Look at his cute little butt. See you, Tina. Go have a great day. Worms are the best friends because they're always down to earth. Well, maybe that's why I like worms. I'm just wondering. Hang on, I'm going to try another one of these paint pens. Let's see if I'd rather have him colored in. I think I'd rather have him colored in this. Change my mind. Shoot me. More of a coral color than that baby pink. I'll try not to put my hand in it this time. These pens are nice. Smooth as all get out. I'm not the least bit sorry that I bought them. And they're going to make a lot of these Pantone cards so much easier. And when I bought them, I didn't even think about the Pantone cards, because I had pretty much resigned myself to using colored pencil and acrylic paint or whatever. So this is just a bonus. Look at that. Did you see I turned it upside down so I didn't put my hand in it? It only takes me a few times before I learn my lesson. I made this end of it a little bit bigger so we'd have more room for his facial features. There's something on the card right there that's resisting the paint. Don't know what it is. But it can't be any different than anything around it because I painted it with matte medium. So I don't know. I'll have to go over that probably a few times. No big deal. All right. And then we'll do the blackboard border. Let's pick a fun brown, like an old-fashioned one. This one will be good. All right. Use this one because I've got tape on it. I'll let that dry a little bit more before I try and go up next to it and touch. Check it out. When you do something like that, be sure and wipe the edge of your ruler. You might be really sorry later. This is ridiculous that I'm spending my time doing this, isn't it? But when we look back on it, we'll probably laugh, so it's all good. Let me hit it with a heat gun so I can finish. All right. I'm going to eyeball the thickness. I don't want it real thick because I have to have room to write whatever it is I'm going to write. Dee Dee's eyeballing it this morning worked out pretty darn good. Even though I was feigning in chat. Wow, the brown dries really fast. All right, does that look okay? I put some little brown marks in it so it looks like wood. And I'll erase that white. Trying to think. I'd like a little bit more narrow nib pen to draw the lines and stuff on the worm. These are pretty fat nibs, so even though they're far thinner than most of the paint pens you can get, it's more than a 7mm line that you're making. So I'm trying to think, what do I want to use? Maybe I'll try a lay pen on it. I'm a little hesitant, and the reason is because these are acrylic. And acrylic typically will trash out any of your felt tip nibs. I'm not great at advice. Can I interest you in a sarcasm? That's a good one. My alone time is sometimes for your safety. Oh my God, I think I'm loving that one. Yeah, I'm liking that one. Okay, I'm thinking. No, that's too dark. All right, let's try a lay pen because they've got a nice, really fine nib. I think I have a good color. Let's try this one. Hopefully I don't trash it out. If I do, lesson learned. Okay, these are just in the way at this point. I've got a whole book of snark, so have no fear. We will come up with some snark. So far, the pen is hanging in there. Now the next thing is it just sitting on top so that as soon as I touch it, it's going to wipe off. I don't know. His little butt cheeks are very cute. You could put that down in your book of things I learned today. Worm butt cheeks are adorable. There you go, Barbara. Me too. Don't look good in orange. His little organ pouch there. I'm really trying hard not to get my hand in the wet ink because I know for right now it's just sitting right on top of that. Okay, I do want to, I'll have to heat it up because I want to smooth out. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but down here where it was kind of resisting the paint, I want to make sure that it's nice and even. That's so weird that right there, it just didn't want to work with the paint. What the heck, dude? We'll just level it all out. And it could be that I didn't shake it good enough. I don't know. Don't assume it's the pen's fault when I'm around. If you don't point out that there's a little butt on it, you wouldn't even hardly notice it, huh? All right, let me hit it with the heat gun. Noise pollution. Let's do his face first because I don't know how much time I'm going to have. And I may have to finish him later. Let me make sure I'm starting right here. Give him a little nose and a little lip and a big old grin. Some cheeks. A little tongue. And his eyes are actually black. So let's use this, I hope. I'm drawing the eyes just like they're shown in the book. They're weird eyes to me, but that's okay. And I had to move this one over a little bit to keep it on the pink. Oh, he needs 2 little white teeth. I'll have to get out a different pen to outline them. Okay. I suppose rather than using this pen, I could have used a colored pencil as well. So I will actually give him some dimension with a colored pencil too. He's flipping cute. Put a little highlight on his butt cheeks. And then a couple other little ones. All right, got to read chat real quick. Yeah, wrinklet. Shiny buns. Christopher's back. Okay, Christopher. While you were streaming, I drew an eggplant with a butt. Feel free to copy it if you like. And there's the Fruit Loops with the butt. So you can put butts on things. He is cute. He is really cute. Okay, next thing. Okay, so that we know this is a chalkboard, because I'll do the lettering with a pencil, but I'm going to have to hit that because that black is not drying. So sorry, I'm going to have to use heat gun again. Yeah, I don't know why that black. Yeah, see, it's still a little bit wet, but that's okay. All right, let's see. We're going to make it look like a school chalkboard. And obviously, I'm not going to be able to do the whole alphabet, but I'll do some of it. Ah, what is wrong with this stupid pen? Have no fear. We'll make it work. There are parts of this card that are just acting like they want to resist ink. That's crazy. That's cuckoo crazy. You should worm out of this. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Where's about halfway? Right about there. Come on, pen. Work with me here. I'll have to clean this up probably with that black. Look at, I messed it up. I'll fix it. Oops. All right. There we go. He's sitting on a chalkboard. Where's that brown? Okay, we'll get the white off it first of all. In our attempt to clean up. Okay, now I have to say I'm pretty impressed that the pens are writing on top of the paint pens. Is he's caught? Nope, he's sitting on top of a elementary school blackboard, Dee Dee, because we need to teach these children young. We don't want them going through life not knowing adequate snark. All right, where is the snark journal? Since we've got 5 minutes, I'll at least tell you what snark I think I'm going to include. Oh, look, a whole journal of nothing but snark. How did that end up in my traveler's notebook? Hang on. See, a nice person would be like, be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. But then, yep, that should fix everything. Follow your dreams. They know the way. Brilliant idea. What could possibly go wrong? You can totally do this, probably. Thanks, Z. All right, let's see. I think I said that one this morning at Dee Dee's. I'm sorry, I don't remember ordering a glass of your opinion. But that wasn't when I was being rude, Dee Dee. That was when I was being funny. Oh, I can hardly wait to regret this. I'm already regretting it. What you believe in comes true. Believe in something absurd. Okay, I think I found my perfect one. Oh my God, with the email pop-ups. Shut up. I can hardly wait to regret this, but I also like pretending I'm a pleasant person is exhausting. Which one do you guys prefer? I like either one of those. Oh, you know what might be good for this with the worm? I didn't get this fabulous overnight. In my experience, I am right. I don't know how to put this nicely, so I won't. You look like I need a drink. All right. So, person one. What? You guys aren't giving me any feedback. Don't rush me. I'm waiting for the last minute. Of course, I talk to myself. I need expert advice. Fabulous called. I answered. Don't talk to me after my coffee either. I'm trying to think what would go good with the worm. I can hardly wait to regret this, or okay, maybe you didn't get this fabulous overnight. I didn't get this fabulous overnight. Or another really good one for a worm is don't rush me. I'm waiting for the last minute. To save time, my dad actually got me a t-shirt that says something like, to save time, let's just assume I know everything. You think it should say I didn't get this fabulous overnight? Do another line with the wrong letters and use in my experience. Okay, bye, Dee Dee. I'm almost done here. My time is up. I think I'm going to use I didn't get this fabulous overnight. All right. Let's see. Do it in like 4 lines. 1, 2, 3. That's too many. So let's come up 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. I think that's good spacing. And I'll use the block lettering like that. Like I actually learned something. I'm going to use this so it looks like it's chalk, but we are going to use a lettering guide. Let me find one that has a big enough space. I think this one will work. That one actually works well with the worm anyway. Because I swear worms come out at night when it's moist. Okay. Do I have any? You can have that one, Barbara. Don't talk to me after my coffee either. Yeah. Scratching it. Oh, that I've got to clean up. That's not my pencil mark. All right, let me do minor little cleanup here. Anything black I use, I think I need to use a black pencil. Did I put it away? Yes. Nope, that's the blue one. Where's the black one? There we go. I have to clean up where I goofed up the paint over here. I don't mind a little bit of goof up, but I don't want a lot of goof up. I might have to go in there with black paint. All right. Well, my time is up. I actually went over a little bit. I probably will do a little bit of touch up on all three of these. But I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I do this shenanigan crazy crap that does not necessarily make the world a better place, but hopefully it's helping your day. So, yeah. So I'm gonna, hey, Vol, that worm has a butt, but Vol gets it. Hey, Vol, check it out. The cereal bowl has a butt. The eggplant has a butt because I have a whole book of butts on things. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. Thank you. Love you. Gotta go. Happy butts to you too, CB. Yeah, Vol, you need to hang out with me more. All right, I'm out of here. For real this time. Later. Love you.